For the Lady Scottie, starting at forward, it's Ashanti Gore, a 6-foot senior, averaging a double-double of 18 points and 11 rebounds. 4 guards in the lineup tonight. One of those guards is Olivia Christian, getting her first start as a Lady Scottie. It's here on senior night. She is a 5'6" senior, averaging 1 point a game. Nina McMurtry starts at guard, a 5'6" sophomore, averaging 6 points and 2 rebounds. Dynasty Page at guard, a 5'6" junior, averages 8 points and 2 rebounds. And Ansley Adwell at guard, a 5'11" junior, averaging 14 points and 7 rebounds per game. Lady Scotties are 20-7 on the year. Head coach is Justin Stinson. Assistants are Craig Pippin, Fred Stockton, Kelsey Kirkpatrick, and Shalika Smith. And those starting lineups again brought to you by Express One Source, your one source for packaging, janitorial, and office. Call Express One Source today at 270-651-1662. Your officials are Tawny Brown, Frankie Williams, and Sherman Kirk. Franklin-Simpson in their royal blue uniforms with white numerals and letters outlined in red says Franklin-Simpson across the front of the jerseys with FS down each side of the shorts. Glasgow home whites with royal blue numerals and letters outlined in Columbia blue says Glasgow across the front of their jerseys with the Columbia blue G on the left leg of the shorts. Shanti Gore in the jump circle for Glasgow, and Alexia Barbie there for Franklin-Simpson, and the tap is corralled by Ainsley Adwell for the Lady Scotties.
Looks like 2-3 zone for the Lady Wildcats.
Adwell was at the top of the circle. Goes left side to Page. Out front to Adwell. Now Page comes back to get the basketball.
Yeah, she'll be able to shoot from the top of the key. They're really sagging.
McMurtry a 3. Good.
Yeah.
Right wing.
That's a good start.
You'd like to see Nina get that 3-point shot going here as you head into the district tournament next week against Allen County Scottsville. Lady Scotties open up in a 2-3 zone as well. Glasgow's been mostly a man-to-man defensive team this year. Evan McCutcheon going to get it up top to Wilson.
Well, they don't shoot the three-pointer really well, especially without Norwood in there. She's the only one that's made any hardly this year.
Barbie kicks it back out front to Wilson. She starts in, now throws left side again to Hutcherson Johnson. And there's a traveling violation called on Wilson as she tried to make her way to the basket down the middle of the lane. Glasgow up 3-0 with 6:50 to go in the first quarter. Olivia Christian on the wing, going to give to Gore. Now out to Page. She'll try 3 straight away. That's short. And the rebound tracked down by Hutcherson Johnson for Franklin-Simpson. Now Wilson between the circles. Kicks from the right side to McCutcheon. Left side to Hutcherson Johnson. Now into the corner they go over there to Hobson. Back out front to Wilson. Hutcherson Johnson on the left wing. Back to Wilson again. Just throwing it around the perimeter here against this 2-3 zone. Now McCutcheon on the right side. Back out front to Wilson. Well, we told you Franklin doesn't score a lot of points, only averaging 41 per game. At least so far, they have been very deliberate on offense.
Yeah, haven't gotten the shot off yet.
Wilson underneath the Barbie. She'll put it off the glass, no good. Adwell with the Glasgow rebound, and Ansley pushing it down the floor. Ansley going hard to the bucket. Scoop shot, good.
Oh, beautiful. She took and split defenders and got it off the board nice and soft.
5-0 Lady Scotties. 5:38 to go in the first quarter. McCutcheon with it out here. Going to give it up to Hobson. Back to McCutcheon. Out straight away to Wilson. Now McCutcheon again. To Hutcherson Johnson. And a timeout going to be taken by Franklin-Simpson. With 5:23 to go in the first quarter, Glasgow leads 5-0. We're back after this on WCLU Sports. Janae Bradley checks in the lineup for the Lady Scotties, replacing Olivia Christian, 5'9" freshman, averaging 1 point and 2 rebounds. Glasgow leads at 5-0, 5:18 to go in the first quarter.
And as Bruce predicted, we went man-to-man.
McCutcheon going to put it up high off the glass, and she got it to go. By the way, this first quarter action brought to you by Monticello Bank, where people matter. We invite you to come on in and see what Monticello Bank can do for you. Phone 270-659-0080. Adwell with a runner in the lane, had it blocked. Hobson, I think, got a piece of it, and Hobson comes up with the basketball. Wilson across midcourt with it. Left side to Hutchinson Johnson. Takes a couple dribbles in. Now sends it back out to Wilson. Here's McCutcheon with it. She's guarded by Nina McMurtry. Gets a screen from Wilson. Now as Page switches off on her on defense. Here's Hobson, comes out on the perimeter to take it. Off to Barbie. She'll dribble into the right corner. Working against Gore. Bounces it back off to Hutchinson Johnson. Try to go inside to Wilson. Adwell got a hand on the pass, but Wilson comes up with it. She dribbles it back out front. Now Hobson. Back to McCutcheon. Works her way down the right side of the lane. Puts it high off the glass this time. No good. The rebound to Adwell. 4:11 to go in the first quarter. Glasgow up 5-2. Ainsley sits it cross court to McMurtry. Up top to Page for three for Dynasty. Got it.
Two nice passes. One across court and one right back for the three.
8-2 Lady Scotties. 3:58 to go in the first. Hobson going to give it up to Hutchinson Johnson. Adwell out there to guard her. Now McCutcheon. Barbie comes out to take it on the wing. Goes into the corner to Hobson, and a bounce pass goes off of Hobson's knee and out of bounds. Second turnover of the day, the evening for Franklin-Simpson. Adwell jogs it across the timeline. Goes over the corner to Bradley. Janae getting her first touch of the night. Back out front to Adwell.
Dangerous pass.
Back to Bradley again. She'll go right baseline here. Got too deep. Can't get a shot away. Sends it out to Page. Dynasty travel.
Yep. She faked the three-pointer and took a little hop before she put the ball on the floor.
8-2 lead for Glasgow. 3:23 to go in the first quarter. Barbie with a pull-up jumper at the free throw line. Too strong with it. And the rebound taken off the floor there by Ashanti Gore. Ashanti coming into this game needed 11 rebounds to get up to 1,000 in her career. Wilson going to take it to the basket after the Glasgow turnover, and she had her shot blocked by Gore. So again, let's remind you that Ashanti Gore coming into this game needed 11 rebounds to reach 1,000 in her career. She would be only the fourth Lady Scottie in history to have 1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds in her high school career. And Ainsley Adwell actually only needs 3 assists tonight to tie the single season record for assists. She has 1 already. 2:45 to go in the first quarter. Glasgow throwing the basketball around here. Get it inside to Gore, and Ashanti dropped it, but it was last touched by Franklin-Simpson.
Of course, he was wide open. She's going to be wide open, though. She puts the ball on the floor, baseline side. She's going to have a layup.
You're right. Inbounds pass comes to Gore. One dribble, up with it. No good. And Wilson grabs the rebound for Franklin. She's looking to push it down the court all the way to the hoop. Puts it off the window. Too strong. Adwell gets the rebound. Ainsley taking it down the right sideline. Goes cross court to McMurtry. Out to Page. Honestly passed up an open three there. Page with it. Left of the circle. Gives to Gore. Shanti dropped it. Was not a great pass that time, Thompson. And a steal for Franklin-Simpson. 8-2 lead for Glasgow. 2:01 to go in the first quarter. And a push off here. Offensive foul going to be called on Evan McCutcheon as she put a forearm into the gut of Nita McMurtry. It'll be the first on McCutcheon, the team's first as well. So again, if Ainsley gets 3 assists tonight, she will tie a single season assist record that has stood since 1986-87. Robin Thomas Bartley holds that record currently. Here's McMurtry in the corner. Out to Adwell. Into Gore. Ashanti going to put it up off the glass and in. And that assist to Adwell, so the next one will tie the single season record. Barbie off on the right side to McCutcheon. She'll dribble inside, lost the handle on the basketball, and it is still loose, and Gore will pick it up for Glasgow. And now Ashanti called for a travel. Fourth Glasgow turnover. 1:18 to go in the first quarter. Lady Scottie's up 10-2. And Barbie steps on the sideline if she took the inbounds pass. Larry, do you have a number 21 on your roster for Franklin?
I do not.
Check Carl's book there and see who 21 is for the Lady Wildcats, because I don't have her either. 1:07 to go in the first quarter. 10-2 lead for the Lady Scottie.
Caitlin McAllister.
Okay, we'll get to that here in a minute. Adwell drives in the lane, misses the layup. Ansley able to get her own miss, though. She'll dribble it back out in the corner, throws it up front to Janae Bradley. Here's Adwell with it. And McAllister going to get a steal here off a bad pass for the Lady Scottie.
Yeah, she's not even on this roster.
She's not on any roster, I don't believe. Page gets the steal for the Lady Scotties, and then Wilson takes it back away from Dynasty. She'll throw it ahead to Barbie. Barbie going to the basket, puts it up, no good. Gore with the rebound. Now Page ahead to Adwell. Ansley dribbles around McAllister, gets to the basket and lays it in.
Great move. Caught the ball on the left side, put it down on the floor, and went right.
17 seconds to go in the quarter. Of 12-2 lead for the Lady Scotties. Barbie goes inside. Shot blocked by Gore. And the ball going to go out of bounds over here off of Franklin-Simpson. Malaya Partinger, a 5-foot freshman, checks in for Franklin. Also checking in for Lady Wildcats is somebody else that's not on the roster. Do you have a 33, Larry?
I do not have a 33.
Okay, let's get 33. And 21.
Alexis McDonald.
Ain't no reason for you to out right now, okay?
Alexis McDonald.
She's not on my roster either.
5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Adwell off the page, a three for Dynasty at the buzzer, no good. After one quarter of play, it is 12-2. Lady Scotties on top of the Lady Wildcats of Franklin-Simpson. We're back after this on WCLU Sports. 12-2 lead for the Lady Scotties over Franklin-Simpson as we get this second quarter underway. And Bruce will take a look at the first quarter stats.
Franklin had 6 turnovers, 1 of 8 from the field, 13%. Did not take a three-point shot, did not go to the line, had 3 rebounds, all on the defensive end.
Barbie drives inside, her shot blocked by Gore. Ashanti comes up with a rebound.
Her third block. Glasgow was 5 of 10 for 50%, 2 of 4 shooting a 3 for 50%. They didn't shoot a free throw. They had 8 rebounds, 1 offensive board.
Gore tries to make a catch down inside as she's fouled from behind, as she does. That will go on Lauren Johnson, a 5'9" junior. She gets her first, team second. Page inbounds to Adwell, cutting down the baseline, I should say. Ansley broke wide open and lays it in. Good look that time from Dynasty off the inbounds play. 14-2 Glasgow, and a turnover here by Franklin-Simpson as Partinger overthrew her intended target, who was number 5. Guess what? Don't have her on the roster either. Larry, do you have a 5?
No, I don't have a 5.
I mean, this roster is nowhere near updated.
Allie Utley.
I just printed this thing off the KHSAA website yesterday. Allie Utley. Okay. It's a little bit frustrating. All right.
Well, they said he'd had a bunch of injuries, so I guess he's moved some people up.
All right, McAllister with it, and she'll give it off on the right side here to Partinger. She misses the jumper, rebounded by Dynasty Page. Page will give it to Gore. Ashanti down inside, goes up, had it blocked, but a foul called here on Barbie. It'll be her first and the team's third. So Ashanti Gore at the free throw line, 59% shooter. First one is good. Second free throw good as well. Larry?
Who we got now?
I think we have a number 4 that's on the floor, Bruce says. I don't see her yet.
Go right. Get up there, Donnie.
There's no.
That's number 1, Bruce.
There's no 4 on the.
Okay, so we're good to go. 16-2 lead here for Glasgow, and Wilson going to drive inside, has her shot blocked away out of bounds. I believe Ashanti got it, Bruce. Already her 4th block. Hutchinson Johnson inbounds the basketball to Hobson, out to Wilson. Now McCutcheon gets back to Wilson. Mia Cassidy, by the way, is in for Glasgow. Haven't told you that yet. Mia, 5'6" freshman. Trying to keep up with all these roster changes for Franklin-Simpson. Here's Wilson off on the left side to Hutchinson Johnson.
The Lady Scotties have gone 2-3 zone.
McCutcheon dribbling out front, gives to Wilson. Gets across the top of the key, back to McCutcheon. Here's Wilson again straight away. Lady Scotties have held Franklin-Simpson to just 2 points. Almost 2 minutes into this game here. Now they go to trap McCutcheon. She dribbles away from it. Dribbles inside. Gore strips the basketball away. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Franklin-Simpson. Janae Bradley going to check back in for Lady Scottie. She'll get Mia Cassidy. Again, in case you missed us talking about it during the pregame, the Lady Scotties are without Kayla Bradley, and it's unknown how long she will be out. Kayla rolled her ankle yesterday at practice, and she does not look good walking on it. You hope that she might be able to play next week in the district tournament, but just have to wait and see. Franklin basketball. Hutchinson Johnson drives inside, shot blocked again by Ashanti Gore. Johnson gets it back and then throws up a wild shot at the basket. Missed it badly. Rebound to Gore. Now Adwell with it. Ansley tried to go inside, had it knocked loose and stolen away. That's already the 8th Glasgow turnover.
4 steals for the Lady Wildcats.
That's the only thing Glasgow has not done well here. They've not handled the ball very well. McCutcheon dribbles around Bradley, gets inside, gets to Hobson. Now Barbie dribbles down to the left baseline, lost her footing, throws the basketball into the backcourt. That'll be a backcourt violation. The 8th turnover for Franklin-Simpson. 5:22 to go in the second quarter. Glasgow up 16-2.
Franklin-Simpson and the Lady Wildcats just can't get a shot off, and when they do, Shantae Gore or Ansley Atwood blocking it.
Barron County Trojanettes in action tonight at Clinton County. And it is a 13-4 lead for Barron County in that girls contest at the end of the first quarter. Shanti Gore fouled as she goes up with a shot. Foul here going on Alexa Barbie, her second, team's 4th. Free throw rolls around and falls through for Ashanti. She is now 3 for 3 so far tonight.
Now that one took a trip all the way around. If I was going to come out.
Free throw here does not go. Barbie goes up to get the rebound for the Lady Wildcats. Now McCutcheon going to take it to the bucket and challenge Gore, puts it up and in.
Falling away, and she just threw up a prayer. It went home.
McCutcheon has all 4 of Franklin's points. 17-4, Lady Scotties. 4:50 to go in the first half. Page with it out top. Dynasty was thinking 3, now gives it up to Adwell. Ansley goes left side to Bradley. Back to Page. Dynasty for 3, off the mark. And the rebound to Hobson for the Lady Wildcats.
Yeah, the 3-pointers are wide open. They could take one every time.
Wilson gives it up top to Hobson. Back to McCutcheon. Richardson Johnson will give it up now on the right side here to Barbie. Bounces to Hobson in the right corner. Back out front to Hutchinson Johnson. Now McCutcheon with it. Backing down on McMurtry. Goes down the left side of the paint. Puts it high off the glass. No good. Adwell with a rebound for Glasgow. Ansley does it ahead to Page. Dynasty going to the bucket and draws the foul. It'll be on Demaya Hobson. Her first, team's 5th. Halfway through this second quarter, Glasgow on top 17-4. We told you that Shanti Gore needs 11 rebounds tonight to become just the 4th Lady Scottie to have both 1,000 points and 1,000 rebounds in her career. The other 3 are Bree Glover, Shalika Smith, and Tara Bragg. Rebounded here by Hobson off the miss for Page. Dynasty got the first, missed the second. Here's Wilson with it. And a steal for Janae Bradley. Good anticipation that time by the freshman. Janae going to the basket. Gives it off to Gore, cutting down the lane. She'll put it in.
Nice steal, nice pass.
7 points for Ashanti, It's 20-4 Glasgow. McCutcheon for 3. No, sir. Rebound to Dynasty Page. To Adwell now. Ansley. Kicks cross court to Bradley. Out front to Page. Dynasty has an open look for a three.
Yeah.
Got it.
Right on target.
7 points for Dynasty. She has a couple of threes here in the first half. Lady Scottie's running away with it. They lead it here 23-4. 3:05 to go in the first. Barbie dribbles in, spins, puts it up and in from 12 feet out.
Jonte had pretty good defense on her, too.
Alexa Barbie with her first bucket. Adwill. Page. They're slow to get out there and guard her, so Dynasty says, well, I'm just going to bury another three.
Yeah, they're so wide open. They're sloughing back so much in that zone defense that they've got a three-pointer anytime they want it.
And that was the third assist of the day for Ansley Adwill, so the next one will break the single-season assist record for the Lady Scotties. Adwill gets the rebound here, throws it ahead to Page. Dynasty dribbling to the basket, puts it up, missed it. And the rebound to Hutcherson Johnson for the Lady Wildcats. Dribbles around Adwill, gets inside and misses the layup. Rebounded by Hutcherson Johnson. She misses the putback, and now a rebound here for Nina McMurtry. Here's Page ahead to Gore, makes a good catch to save him from going out of bounds. Gets it back out to Page, and the Dynasty has her pocket picked by Hutcherson Johnson. She'll go to the basket, put it up, and missed it. Adwill with a rebound for Glasgow. She'll throw it in front court to Gore. 2-on-1 here. Shanti going to the basket. She'll finish it off. And that was the fourth assist of the evening for Ansley Adwill, and she is now the single-season assist record holder for the Glasgow Lady Scotties. Again, that is a record that has stood, according to Coach Justin Stinson. We were talking about this earlier. That record has stood since 1986-87. Robin Thomas Bartley previously held that record. So that's a big moment there for Ansley, Larry. That's a record that stood for 33 years now.
Well, that's a bunch of years for a record to stand. But it's it's a very good accomplishment. It shows how unselfish she is, and she wants to score, I know, but she won't pass up giving it to somebody open.
And that number is 141 assists. So Ansley with 141 assists on the season. 28-6 Lady Scotties as we come out of the timeout here. Franklin-Simpson basketball. McCutcheon dribbles inside. Her floater good. .120 to go in the first half. Glasgow on top 28-8. Janae Bradley for three in the corner. Air ball. Hops in with a rebound for Franklin-Simpson. Now Wilson. Off to McAllister. Gets to McCutcheon. She'll dribble around Bradley. Pull-up jumper from 12 is blocked by Nina McMurtry. I think she got a piece of it anyway. Inside of the backboard. And Janae Bradley with a rebound for Glasgow. There's Adwill. To Mia Cassidy. To Gore. Out to Adwill. Left side of McMurtry. With a Bradley in the corner. And Janae throws it away.
That's that cross-court pass again that you get through sometimes, but not very much.
McCutcheon misses a jumper for Franklin down on the offensive end, and Adwill gets the rebound for Glasgow. McCutcheon comes up hobbling after that shot. 10th rebound already for Adwill here in the first half. Ansley going to go to the bucket. She'll put it up, blocked by Hobson. And it's batted around, picked up by Gore. Ashanti goes up, and she'll be fouled. Third on Alexa Barbie, the team sixth. Ansley has the record. Ashanti Gore at the free throw line. First one is up and good. Dynasty Page into the ball game for the Lady Scottie. She'll replace Janae Bradley. Free throw good here for Ashanti once again. She is now 5 of 6 tonight from the stripe.
I wonder what has happened here in the last 2 or 3 weeks on her free throws.
She's been shooting it much more consistently, that's for sure.
She got a better release on them. They're still kind of ugly, but they go in.
End result is all that matters. Barbie with a jumper from the left elbow, short with it, and Page with a rebound for Glasgow. She'll get it ahead to Gore and makes a catch on the run. Ashanti with a pull-up jumper at the buzzer. Got it!
All right. Well, that's good court awareness, too.
It was.
Being aware of the time.
Yep, she pulled up with just at the right time from about 12 feet out and buried a jumper from the left side. And that will give the Lady Scotties a 32-8 lead here at the half over Franklin-Simpson. We'll come back in a moment. Look at the halftime stats brought to you by the accounting firm of Campbell, Myers, and Rutledge. We're back after this on WCLU Sports. Back here at Glasgow High School, Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Dubuque with you as we get set to begin the third quarter here at Scottie Gym. It is Lady Scotties with a 32-8 lead over the Franklin-Simpson Lady Wildcats. And Glasgow had the basketball first to begin the third quarter. Lady Scotties will go back to the original five starters, which is Nita McMurtry, Ashanti Gore, Ansley Adwell, and Dynasty Page, as well as Olivia Christian. Of course, Olivia getting the start here on senior night. Olivia and Ashanti and Camden Short and Kayla Bradley. I know, I was getting it, Bruce. Give me a second. All seniors here tonight. Of course, Kayla not able to play due to injury, and Camden not able to play due to illness. Glasgow basketball. Nita McMurtry will put up a three from the right corner, no good. Rebounded by Barbie for Franklin-Simpson.
Franklin again in the 3-2 zone. Glasgow playing man-to-man.
Thompson with it out top. She'll give it to McCutcheon. Hutchinson Johnson will give it back to Barbie straight away. She's going to go from 17. No good.
All right.
Gets the rebound for Glasgow.
Got her rebound. Got on the stat sheet.
Has a smile on her face as she heads back down the floor. McMurtry for three in the corner. No good. And Olivia battling for another rebound. Can't come up with that one, though. McCutcheon going the other direction for Franklin-Simpson. She'll put it up and short-armed it. Missed it. Rebound by Ashanti Gore.
She switched hands. She had it in her left hand. She switched back to the right one and then missed it.
McMurtry, three, right side. Got it. Second three of the night for the sophomore. Glasgow up 35-8. Well, Lady Scotties only allowed Franklin to score 17 points last year down at Franklin-Simpson. Lady Wildcats about on that same pace here. So just 8 points with 6:48 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, I remember when Franklin, and it's not been that many years ago, and they were really, really good.
State runner-up several years ago, Larry. McCutcheon misses a layup and rebound Nita McMurtry for Glasgow. Here's Gore. She'll miss the shot. Dynasty Page put a long pass ahead to her. Had a good pass, but Shanti just couldn't finish it. Wilson well with it for Franklin-Simpson. Gives to Hobson. Here's Hutcherson Johnson. Off to McCutcheon, the top of the circle. Bounces left side to Barbie. Now to Hobson in the corner. Dribbles it back out. Here's McCutcheon. Takes it down the lane. Shot blocked by Adwell. McCutcheon gets it back. Dribbling around. Now dribbles it back out.
Yeah, McCutcheon dribbles the ball fine with her left hand, but she can't shoot with it.
Hobson off to McCutcheon. Now Barbie. McCutcheon on the right side. She'll put a three up in the air. It's too strong. Rebounded by Dynasty Page. Dynasty throws it in to Gore, makes a good catch over the shoulder and lays it in. Well, Dynasty looked like a wide receiver that time, or excuse me, Ashanti looked like a wide receiver that time, making that catch and finishing it off.
To be as big as she is, she has very good agility and can put the ball on the floor.
15 points for Ashanti. She is, Dynasty has 5 assists on the game now. 37-8, Lady Scotties. Hobson off to Hutchinson Johnson. Now McCutcheon. McCutcheon dribbling around, spins on McMurtry and gets inside, and a foul going to be called on the Lady Scotties. This will be the first foul of the night called on Glasgow. It goes on Olivia Christian, her first and the team's first.
I thought she got a hand on the ball really good.
The Scotties played the entire first half without being whistled for a foul.
Yeah, the referees had it pretty easy that first half.
McCutcheon's free throw is good. Kayla McAllister back in for Franklin-Simpson. She replaces Hutchinson Johnson. Second free throw, also good for McCutcheon. She has 8 of Franklin-Simpson's 10 points. Malaya Partinger back in for Franklin-Simpson as well, 5-foot freshman. 27-point lead for Glasgow. 4:55 to go in the third quarter. 3 in the air for Nina McMurtry is no good. Rebounded by Barber for Franklin-Simpson. Gets it out to Wilson. And Wilson was trying to get the pass to McAllister, and she was not ready for it. Goes right over her head, through her hands, and out of bounds.
And Lex wasn't ready for it either. Hit him in the shoulder. He wasn't watching.
I'm sure he thought McAllister was going to catch it. It's one she should have called if she was just watching the basketball, which she was not. Christian out to Page. Christian with it left corner. Olivia tries to go baseline and lost the handle on the dribble. Wilson taking it the other direction for the Lady Wildcats. Goes inside and challenges Gore and misses the shot. Rebound to Adwell. Page on the left wing to Christian. And it's no good for Olivia from three-point range. Rebounded by McAllister for Franklin-Simpson. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Lady Scottie's on top, 37-10. McAllister gives it off to Partinger up top. Now Wilson come across the top of the key, goes left side to Barbie. Back out to McAllister, and then Olivia Christian going to be called for her second foul. She went for the steal there. Team second as well. Barbie put it on the left side with 3:45 to go in the third quarter. Glasgow up 37-10. McAllister dribbles into the paint, picks it up, bounces it back out to Hobson. Now Partinger at the top of the key. Going to drive left side of the lane. Leaves it on the baseline for Hobson. A rainbow shot, no good. Rebound to Olivia Christian for Glasgow. Now Page with it. Dynasty for 3, left side, no good. Long rebound bounces out to McMurtry. She'll give to Adwell, inside to Gore. Ashanti goes up against Thompson, missed it. And the ball out of bounds off of Franklin-Simpson. Hutcherson Johnson back into the game for Franklin-Simpson. She'll replace Wilson. And Allie Utley back into Franklin as well. And Lauren Johnson coming into the game for the Lady Wildcats. Christian for 3 off the inbounds, misses it. And a whistle on the rebound going on Angela Adwell, they say. Her first, team's third.
Olivia Christian's shots have been pretty much on the line. They just a little bit, one of them was short and the other one long.
I'd like to see the senior knock a 3 down here before the time is done today. McAllister tries to get it inside to Barbie. It's deflected by McMurtry. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Glasgow. 37-10. Glasgow in front. 3 minutes to go in the third period. Just a 5-2 quarter. Glasgow has outscored Franklin-Simpson just by the 3 points. There's another deflection by Page. And then this one going out of bounds as well. McAllister takes the inbounds pass to Hutcherson Johnson. Dribbles to the elbow, bounces back to McAllister. She'll come across the top of the key with it. Leaves it with Hutcherson Johnson in the corner. She'll slide up to the wing. Now up top, they go to McAllister. Here's Johnson inside to Barbie. Turnaround shot, no good. A late whistle going to be called here on Glasgow. And that'll go on Ansley Adwell, her second, team's fourth.
Well, it wasn't much there. It didn't look like.
Justin Stinson with a quizzical look on his face.
Yeah, I thought you blocked it.
Justin didn't see the foul there either. Barbie at the free throw line made the first. Barbie and McCutcheon, the only players to have scored tonight for Franklin-Simpson. Second free throw, no good. Johnson, though, with a rebound for Franklin. Goes back up, put it up too strong. Now ball out of bounds off of Franklin-Simpson. It'll be Glasgow ball. Alexis McDonald back in for Lady Wildcats. Partinger also back in for Franklin-Simpson. We'll see Jakaya Warfield check in for Franklin for the first time. Adasia Partinger, a 5'3" junior, in for the first time as well. Just about everybody I have in my book has played for Franklin. Christian in the corner. Beats it out front to Page. Now McMurtry, 3, right corner, in and out. Boy, that thing came halfway down and came out, but Ansley Adwell there to put it back in for Glasgow for her 8th point of the night. Ansley has a ton of rebounds, 12 rebounds to go along with her 8 points. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Glasgow up 39-11. Partinger with it in the corner. Out top. It's to Johnson. Now Warfield off on the right side to Partinger. Dribbles in, spins, puts up a jump hook, blocked by Gore. And the rebound to Nina McMurtry. How many blocks does Ashanti have, Bruce? 6 of them. Gore going to finish off. And that was the assistant, Dynasty Page, right, Larry?
No, that was...
Was it Ansley? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll look down at my book here. So the 5th assist of the night for Ansley Adwell. Johnson for 3 straight away. Good. First points for Franklin-Simpson's Lauren Johnson. Makes it 41-14 Glasgow with 1:05 to go in the third quarter. 3 right corner, no good for Olivia Christian. And the rebound taken by McDonald for Franklin-Simpson. Partinger going to give it up left side to Warfield. Out front to McDonald. Now back to Johnson. Here's Partinger with it. That's Adasia Partinger. She'll give to Malaya Partinger. Back to Johnson. Now Malaya Partinger for 3. No good. Ball out of bounds. Off from Glasgow. Mia Cassidy and Ashton Botts in for Lady Scottie. Dynasty Page and Ansley Adwell will come out. First time we've seen Ashton. Ashton is a 5'5" freshman. Warfield's inbound pass knocked down and stolen by Mia Cassidy. Mia gets it ahead to Christian. Olivia's jumper, no good. Gore tried to get the rebound, but could not hang on to it. It's out of bounds off of her. Allie Utley back in for Franklin-Simpson. 41-14, Lady Scottie, 17 seconds to go in the third quarter. Deja Partinger going to drive down the right side of the paint. Put it up too strong off the window. Ball loose on the floor and finally picked up by Glasgow's Nina McMurtry. She'll give to Gore. Now to Christian with 3 seconds. Here's Botts to Gore. Ashanti puts it up at the buzzer from the elbow. Got it again. Boy, Ashanti's hit 2 jump shots to end the second and the third quarters. And that'll put Glasgow up 43-14 after 3. Back to the Scottie Jimmy for this on WCLU Sports. Glasgow leading 43-14 over Franklin-Simpson as we get the fourth quarter underway. Lady Wildcats with the basketball and their call for a travel on their first possession of the quarter. Janae Bradley and Micaiah Fogle going to check in for Glasgow. And the 2 seniors coming out, Ashanti Gore and Olivia Christian, as they'll get a big hand from the Lady Scottie crowd back here behind us. Of course, Kayla Bradley and Camden Short, also seniors for this ball club. Kayla unable to play tonight due to injury. Camden not playing because of illness. Botts with it out straight away for Glasgow. Goes to McMurtry. Inside they go to Bradley, and Janae will lay it in. Good assist there from Nina McMurtry. First 2 of the night for Janae Bradley. 45-14, a 31-point Glasgow lead. Here's Johnson with a shot underneath. She'll put it up and in. Botts dribbles it across, guarded by Malaya Partinger. Ashton lost the handle on it. Stolen away. Utley trying to go to the basket with it and lost the basketball out of bounds. Glasgow ball. Chloe Hale will check in for Lady Scottie. She'll replace Nina McMurtry. And back in for Franklin-Simpson, Chaya Warfield. She replaces Johnson. (45-16) Glasgow, 6:58 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, Lady Wildcats have come out of the zone this quarter. They're playing man-to-man.
Ashton Botts with a dribble handoff to Fogel. Micaiah had it stolen away by Partinger. On the right side to Utley. Runner along the baseline, no good. Partinger with a rebound, had it stripped by Fogel. And Micaiah going the other direction. Bounces across the lane to Cassidy, but the ball knocked away, and they say Glasgow was the last to touch it. Boy, it looks like the ball was knocked out by Franklin.
There was two Franklin-Simpson girls right in between.
Trojanettes of Barron County on top of Clinton County after three quarters, 53-19. So both the Trojanettes and Lady Scotties working on blowouts tonight, going into their opening district tournament game. Lady Scotties will take on Allen County on Tuesday, and Barron County will take on Monroe County on Monday. Here's Bobs for three. Not for three, I'm sorry. Nope, for two. It was a two, I'm sorry. Was no assist, Bruce.
No assist. She just brought it down and shot it.
47-16, Lady Scotties. 5:57 to go, and down inside, putting it up and in for Franklin-Simpson is Alexis McDonald. Botts going to get a screen from Hale as she comes into the front court. Utley guarding her. Leaves it with Hale straight away. Chloe gets back to Botts. Dribbles in. Now leaves it with Cassidy for three. Good for Mia. Mia has knocked down some threes for the Lady Scotties this year.
Yes.
Matter of fact, that's the 13th made three for the freshman. 50-18 Glasgow. Their largest lead in the game. 5:15 to play, and a steal from Micaiah Fogel. Micaiah brings it across the timeline. Gets the Botts. Ashton to Cassidy. Another three from the left side this time, in and out. Rebounded by Adasia Partinger for Franklin-Simpson. Going to go coast to coast, put it up, and had it blocked by Hale, but a foul is called. It surely cannot be on Chloe.
She had
somebody else must have got her. Yeah, and they say it is Micaiah Fogel who got her first, team's fifth. I knew Hale had all basketball up top. And Adasia Partinger at the line, an 80% free throw shooter. First one is no good. Caroline Murphy checking in for Glasgow, replacing Janae Bradley. Caroline, a 5'3" freshman. Second free throw, no good for Partinger either, and Murphy chases down the rebound over there for the Lady Scotties. Glasgow up by 32. Botts dribbles off to the right side. Cassidy in the corner. She'll bring it up the elbow, up top to Hale now. Chloe gets back to Cassidy. Mia not even looking to shoot. Gets back to Botts.
She had a lane to the basket, too, as she turns around.
Now Fogel off to Hale. Here's Botts with it. Back to Hale. Good shot. Bait drives inside the runner. Good for Chloe. Good move that time for the 8th grader.
Yeah, nice.
52-18 Glasgow. McAllister for Franklin. Gives to Johnson. Down inside the lane. She'll kick it back out to Partinger. Now Utley with it at the top of the key. Off to Johnson on the wing. Here's McAllister. Going to throw it on the floor. Dribbles into the right baseline on the right side. Step back jumper, no good. Utley with the offensive rebound for Franklin. Brings it back out. Gives to Partinger. Now McAllister with it again. Another step back jumper along the right baseline. This one no good either. Chloe Hale with a Glasgow rebound. 3:40 to go in the game. Glasgow up 52-18. Botts dribbles down the right side. Puts it up off the glass. No good. And the ball out of bounds off of the Lady Scotties. Caroline Murphy had it, but could not quite control it. She was in between two Franklin-Simpson defenders right there. Cadence Bird, Mariana Bradley will check in for the Lady Scotties. Fogel and Cassidy will come out. Cadence a 5'3" freshman, and Bradley a 5'3" sophomore. Three freshmen, a sophomore, and an 8th grader on the floor here for Lady Scotties. Ashton Botts gets a deflection, but the ball goes right back to Utley. Here's Johnson down to the post. Turnaround shot, no good. Cadence Bird to the rebound for Glasgow with 3:18 to go. Bird brings it in front court. Goes left side to Bradley. Mariana penetrates, back out front to Bird. Now Botts with it straight away. Glasgow up by 34. Botts gets a screen from Hale, drives right of the lane. Now leaves it outside with Bird. She'll penetrate and draw the foul.
The way being aggressive going to the hole.
McAllister gets her first team foul on Franklin-Simpson here in the second half. Cadence Bird to the free throw line. First time this season that Cadence shot free throws on the varsity level, and the first one is no good. Second free throw, good for Cadence. And that makes it a 35-point lead, so the final 3:01 will be your running clock. Utley gives to McAllister. Dribbles into the corner, reverses the ball back out front to Partinger. Now Utley with it again. Guarded by Botts. Utley on the right-handed dribble off to the right side. Gets past to Johnson here on the left wing. She penetrates into the lane, had it stripped by Botts, picks it back up, and now Utley has it for Franklin-Simpson. Utley off on the right side to McAllister. Inside to Johnson, posting up, turns, puts it up against Hale, missed everything. Rebounded by Murphy for the Lady Scotties. Caroline with her second rebound. Now Botts, front court to Bradley. Mariana, back to Botts. Three for Ashton is good.
Nice.
Well, Ashton had not scored on the varsity level yet this year, but she has got 5 points here in the fourth quarter. 1:55 to go in the game. Glasgow up, and a steal here for Chloe Hale. Glasgow up 56-18. Now Botts off to Bradley. Mariana looking to get to the basket, and she lost it out of bounds. Boy, it looked like it went off a Franklin-Simpson player, but
I think it went off her foot.
Think so?
Yeah.
So out of bounds for Franklin. Moorfield and Malaya Partinger check back into the ball game for Franklin-Simpson with 1:28 to go. Lady Scotties lead at 56-18. Glasgow about to get win number 21 on the year. Here's a deflection by Murphy, and Bradley with great hustle goes to the floor to try to dive to get it, and we get a scramble. And a jump ball will stay with the Lady Scotties.
Carl Napier tells me that's the first jump ball of this game.
Ashton Botts will put it in play. Comes into Hale, trying to anyway, and it's stolen away. Ashton passed a little bit off target that time. McDonald got the steal. Here's Partinger with it. Back to McDonald. Right over to McAllister. Off to Utley as we are under a minute remaining in the ball game. Now McAllister. Warfield out on the right side. Here's McAllister. Three, right corner, off the front of the iron. Botts with the rebound for Glasgow. Ashton pushing it ahead to Bradley, and Mariana traveled. Took an extra step when before she put the ball on the floor. .30 seconds to go here. Malaya Partinger. It was off the screen to the right corner. Leaves it with McAllister. She goes to the bucket, puts it up, and no good. Rebound by Cadence Bird with 10 seconds to go. Cadence across midcourt with it, and she traveled. Tried to pick up her dribble. I think she wanted to make a pass and then changed her mind. Time's going to run out here. Final score, 56-18, Lady Scotties. Now 21-7 on the year. Franklin-Simpson falling to 11-17. Of course, next up for Glasgow will be its opening round district game on Tuesday night at 6 o'clock against Allen County Scottsville on ACS's home floor. We'll come back in a moment, take a look at the final numbers. We'll hear from head coach Justin Sitzel. We'll also name our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Scottie Player of the Game. And we'll talk to our Don Franklin Playmaker as well. Of course, it is senior night, so they will be honoring the seniors between games.